What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. If you are new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content we have coming out. Now, with this video, we are jumping into X-Men's Wolverine, issue number 19. And if you haven't been keeping up with the Wolverine line, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is going to get you completely caught up on everything going on with this line. Now, what we have seen so far is Wolverine, he's been dealing with a lot. From mutant babies being kidnapped, to having his heart broken. Wolverine shows us what it really means to live on Krakoa, what it really means to have a nation where people can just enjoy themselves. What is the cost? What is the sacrifice that individuals make to ensure this nation stays afloat? And we're gonna see exactly what that means with Wolverine going fishing. And so with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into issue number 19, we are picking up with Wolverine letting us know that Krakoa, it provides. This is the mantra that goes around these days. And it truly does. Whatever you need, be it food, medicine, company, shelter, safety, you'll find an all-inclusive luxury hotel. This is a resort island. This is a place where you can come and feel 100% taken care of and safe. The problem with all of this is Wolverine believes everyone has gotten too soft. Everyone has gotten far too weak. Minds are getting soft as pillows. Hearts, they are stewing in rum-soaked bubble baths. Believing that this isn't real living. Uncertainty is where real living comes from. Wondering, are you going to make it till tomorrow? It makes you value today. And we see Wolverine, he is currently hunting some kind of cow that is living on Krakoa. Taking down this cow, we're not really sure what his intent for this is just yet. But he lets us know that every now and then, there's something that comes along that pops that Krakoan bubble. That idea that you guys are isolated and completely safe. Be it an invasion, an assassination attempt, or whatever could else be happening. But what has been going on lately is folks have gone missing. Swimmers, boaters, they found severed foots, sea-rotten arms, and a chewed up torso. Something is out there, circling, stalking the island, and Wolverine believes he knows exactly what that is. Now for Wolverine, it doesn't matter how much he drinks, every single day he is getting up with the sunrise to greet the day, to greet the morning. This is a ritual for him. It helps keep him grounded, keeps things as natural as they can be. Because what is a 24-hour day when you have gates that can literally take you across the world in a split second? For him, it almost feels like a challenge. Like I am going to get up every single day at dawn, greet that sunrise as a kind of F you to the day. That I'm ready, bring whatever it is you have to throw at me. And that is what today is all about. And this is where he prepares his ship. The ship that he stole from Blackmore. He went to give it to Emma Frost, but Emma Frost saying that it's just too ugly. It's something she doesn't want in her fleet whatsoever. So Wolverine, he now has a pirate ship all to himself. And so, dropping his sails, he heads out on the water, not letting anyone know where he is going or what he is doing. He has no lifeline. He has no backup. And that is exactly what he wanted to do. That was the entire point. It is just him versus the ocean. And Wolverine is hunting down a leviathan. That's why he went and grabbed that cow. Because he needed some kind of bait to put on the end of his hook. Something to catch a leviathan the size of a freaking building. And so with him casting this carcass down into the water, the cable able to hold about 100,000 pounds of pressure, hoping that that might be enough. He ran blood all along the line to make sure that it smelled good and tasty, and he started by trolling the bait at about 1,000 meters. With hours passing, with the sun burning down on him, he doesn't even get a nibble. And with no sign of anything, he goes ahead and he cuts his palm. Cutting his palm, he puts his blood into the water, just getting that flesh blood moving, hoping that something is going to pop up. And that something pops up very quickly. We see a great white shark make its arrival. But the only thing is, this shark has had many bites taken out of it. And this is when the cow carcass that is on the hook, the line starts moving. It starts zipping and dragging the boat because he sets this hook hoping, just hoping that it'll be able to stay afloat, hoping the boat can stay above water, hoping that they do not get pulled underneath. Knowing he could bring this whole boat down if he reverses the winch, he has no other choice. He has to try. And so as he starts trying to reel in this monster, everything stops. And so there's only two conclusions on what happened here. Either the line broke or the Leviathan is coming up to the surface. And the line, it definitely did not break. And with the water breaking, we see the Leviathan make its arrival. Coming up out of the water, we see the giant whale that has tentacles coming out of its mouth. And with this surfacing, we see Wolverine, he goes over, mounts this giant freaking spear that he has, and he shoots it at this monster. With that line attached to 10 30-gallon barrels, each having a buoyancy of 200 pounds, hoping that might be enough to stop this thing, or at least get it to surface, get it to come up so he can take it out. And this is where we see from all around him, tentacles are taking over the ship. As Wolverine, he takes out his claws and he starts chopping away at limbs, recognizing that the boat is about to go under, that this thing is going to get taken down like it was taken down by a freaking kraken. He goes over, he grabs his suit, he grabs his spear gun, and he jumps off the ship. With the ship going down into the water, only driftwood staying, he finds something that he can float on and he buys his time. And with day turning into night, Wolverine, he waits. He waits for the monster to make its arrival again. Seeing tentacles grab things from the surface, he knows it is down there. And so putting his helmet on, he jumps into the water. And almost immediately, he finds himself completely wrapped up in tentacles. With the Leviathan bringing him in, it bites his arm. Now obviously unable to break through his arm completely, Wolverine fights for his life as he is trying to get his arm free, being able to get his arm loose. His suit is now tethered, holes ripped all in it, his arm is ripped to pieces, and he is floating in the abyss. No help is coming, no one is coming for him, bleeding out of every single orifice. Every circuit of his nervous system lights up in pain. And we see the Leviathan, it takes Wolverine and it swallows him. Now at this point he's like, maybe I can die, maybe I can't. We all know the truth. The fact of the matter is they have resurrection protocol, and if Wolverine were to die, he would just be resurrected. And so the risk that they're trying to convey in this, it really isn't there. He may go out there and do all of these dangerous things, but at the end of the day, he has a lifeline. And that lifeline is mutant resurrection. But being inside the mouth of the Leviathan, he takes a grenade and he unclinks it. And we see from the whale a giant explosion. With this explosion, Wolverine makes his way out of this whale, out of the Leviathan, through the eyeball, puncturing through it, coming out on the other side. He has defeated this great beast. This monster that has been lurking in their waters has finally been taken down. And as he washes up on the beach, thinking to himself that the sunbathers, the ones that are enjoying their life, they will never know what happened today. They'll live another day without knowing pain, all while Wolverine burdens it for them. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I really didn't mind this issue. It felt, not really helping move Krakoa, Wolverine's story any kind of further. In fact, X-Force is doing a better job of moving Wolverine's story forward than the actual Wolverine line. But I didn't mind this issue because it really does show what we're not seeing. That Wolverine, one of the few individuals that goes out there and kicks butt every single day, he is ensuring that Krakoa stays safe for every mutant. Though it may look like this place is a safe haven, a place where mutants can thrive, it's because of people like Wolverine who are going out there taking on freaking leviathans, burdening all the pain, all the turmoil, all the struggle, so that mutants can have their safe, their weak, their pillow-like minds. And while Wolverine may actively disagree with how weak mutant kind is getting, how soft they are getting, it's a luxury that mutant kind has really never had. And so you can understand why, though he may feel that way, he is still out here every single day ensuring that they can have that kind of lifestyle. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you have not yet, do me a favor, hit that sub button. Hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content we have coming out, and until the next breakdown.